Welcome back to Full-Time Randomness, and today I'm going to be showing you my second version of my cardboard car, but this is just a cardboard engine. So I have many upgrades, well not really upgrades because it's a completely different engine. So first I'll show you the outside. So the first thing you'll see is up front we've got a fan to help cool the engine, and we've got like a chain belt thing right there. We've got the exhaust. There's nothing on this side. On the back, this right here is where you put in the fuel, and that goes down into the gas tank. And on this side, this is the intake. And if you pull this out right here, that's the filter, so you can replace the filter. So let's open it up. So, oh, and I forgot to show you this. Here's the ignition. So it's just a little lock. So you can pull the key out, and oops. And then you can put the key back in. You can start it up. Okay. So then, this is what you see when you first open it up. This looks kind of like the old cardboard car. So we have all the spark plugs. So the first thing to open it up is you take out the spark plugs. And you take out the pins. Just like the last one. And then you can pull this off. So we'll set that aside. Grab those two. So when you first look inside, you can see these are all like the cylinders with the pistons inside. I know cars don't have square pistons, but it'd be very hard to make rounded ones. So that's for all three of them. This is a 3-cylinder engine. And then these are the valves that go up and down. And this is the intake valve, and that's the exhaust valve. So from the fuel tank, from where you put the fuel in, it goes down to the fuel tank. And then if you see that right there, that says F pump for fuel pump. So you pull out the toothpick, and then you can pull out the fuel pump. So then, sorry about the lighting. You can see that's where the fuel comes out, and that right there is where the intake is. So that's the carburetor. Let me grab that. It's a very tight squeeze. I need some tweezers. So you have the screw to adjust it, and you've got like the bowl, or like the little bowl thing. So then all these come through here. The air fuel mixture, and then they go up to the valves. And then over here, this is the computer, and the computer has a bunch of wires coming from it. So the first wire goes to the ignition. So when you turn the ignition, it goes down to the computer, and the computer knows that like the ignition has been once it knows that the ignition has been that, and then it sends a signal from, well, then it sends power from the battery back through the computer, and it snakes around here to the starter right in there. And then the other one goes to the fuel pump. And coming around over here, you can see that's a shaft at the bottom connected to the pistons. Ooh. Let me fix that really quick. One of the toothpicks came out. I really do need tweezers. This is taking a really long time. Wow. And it's not working. I have to fix that later. So, that's the battery right there. Let me take out the battery. That's the battery with the plus and minus, or positive and negative. And over here, over here you can see that's all these are all from the exhaust, coming from the exhaust valves, coming over to the muffler, which goes up to the exhaust. That toothpick right there is supposed to go across the muffler so it can't pull out, but so you can just pull out the muffler. And if we keep coming around here, there's the starter, and this is the timing belt coming from that shaft at the bottom, going up to the top shaft to control the valves. And that's about it. So this video isn't as long as the other one, but I'd say the car is a lot more detailed and a lot better. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and see you next time on Full Time Randomness.